hell is going on? This damn thing. Showing him. But man, what they always fucking doing? Always something. It's always something. Let me start by saying, Call Haloyim La Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua Bahashim Rakah Kodash, and double honors to the elders and apostles of Middle Great Millstone, whom Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua set up to establish and teach and preach the true doctrine of Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua. Shalom by Yahshua Dawada, and to the Akim and Aquat that's out to repent, to you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans who fathers go back to one of the 12 sons of the patriarch Jacob, Yasha Allah. Shalom to you, Mashpakah. You know who I am. Coming at you another week, another day, to be blessed to come out here to stand out in front of the eyes of every motherfucking body. And first and foremost, before the eyes of Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua, and do these beautiful, wonderful works, right? It's a beautiful thing. You got the Most High. He exacting judgment on most jakes. He exacting judgment on them. And we telling our people, hey, man, you better repent before it's too late, because you can't serve the Most High being deceased. You can't serve the Most High being deceased. You can only serve him down here on this earth while you in this damn flesh. You see? And we got a lot of our people losing it. They losing it. The damn devils go get your ass to lose your reward. Because ultimately, what's the reward? It's for us to be saved, to receive salvation. The reward ain't to die and then go back to the Most High like we all do, whether you righteous or wicked. See, that's not the reward. The reward is for us to receive salvation when Yahweh shall come and do what? And be saved. You see? And that salvation is only for the Israelites. That reward is only for the Israelites. You see? But you got jakes out here running around there blowing their own motherfucking reward, just throwing it away, throwing it to the trash, because you want it so bad to be some damn Edomites to receive your reward. Goddamn reprobates, man. You see? And what the problem with these people, what they don't understand is that in these scrolls, it's two things written that will make you happy, and then there's another side of the Most High that'll make your ass bitter. You see? And what these people don't understand, what they do is they read into our scrolls, and the good things that the Most High promised to us, what he got in store for us, everybody else, preferably the Edomites, and they didn't put their mindset on all the other nations, but preferably the Edomites. They always want to try to take that blessing that's for Jacob. You see? That blessing that's for us. They want it, but they can't get it. You see? So what they done did, they done created all kind of false doctrine to make themselves think. You got to be delusional if you will open up these scriptures, and every time you read something about the good things that the Most High got in store for his people, you actually think it's for you. You got to be delusional, and that's up with a lot of these people. They are delusional, man. They're delusional. Because why would you think that the Most High, he done made, now here it is, they open the scriptures, and they don't even, matter of fact, let me grab this real quick. Ezekiel 2, right? And these people open the scriptures, and these Edomites, they actually hate the bitter. You see? And they actually hate the sweet too. Because why? The sweet is for us. You see? But in the scriptures, it's also listed that they was going to get their blessing. You see? That sounded good to them. That sounded real good to them. But when we tell them that they coming out of their blessing and they going into captivity, that's bitter. Same way for our people. When the Most High pronounced these things against us and said that, look, if you do this, you're good. If you don't do this, y'all will go into captivity. And that was bitter for our people to hear. The blessings was always was sweet like honey in our mouths, and in our ears. But when the punishment comes, that's bitter. That's bitter to hear and bitter to go through. You see, and we went through both of them. You see, so now that we about to receive these blessings. Everybody, preferably the Edomites, want to come in on our blessing. It's not for you. You already got your blessing. You're about to be taken out of it, and then you're about to swallow that bitter pill. You see? And that's what they go do. They go swallow every bit of it. You see? But let me grab this real quick. Ezekiel chapter 2. See? Because it ain't just no one thing written in these scriptures. It's also a bitter side to it too. You see? And everybody want to try to claim hold of the blessing of that sweet, the sweet side, the honey side, that side that sound good, that side that tastes good. But don't nobody want to go through the bitter. We didn't want to do it. And see, and that's the problem with these Edomites. They want to try to grab hold of everything that the Most High has promised to us. That promise that he made to Abraham concerning his seed, which is the Israelites. That thing transcended down to Isaac and to Jacob and to us, the 12 tribes of YAHACHARAB. You see? For nobody else. But everybody want to get a part in it. And you got dumb Jace coming out and basically trying to give your blessing to these goddamn devils. They already just received their blessing. And guess what they did with it? They never did appreciate. They never cared for the blessing. You see? That damn devil never cared for the blessing, and then they trade those same feelings that he had towards the blessing, it transcended down to his offspring. You see the way they act to this present day. They never cared for the blessing, never. You see? But it's a flip side to it. That's the honey and sweet y'all had to bear. See, when the Most High said the fatness of the earth, you see, they got their blessing. Now it's a bitter side to it. Now we're telling you coming out of that, you're going into captivity, and you don't like that. And then you got dumbass Jakes, and then they paying you off. They paying you off. Shalom, Hak, shalom, shalom, shalom. Y'all about to shop Brakatha, y'all went shalom. You know, they paying Jakes off. They paying Jake off to corrupt the truth. You see? And y'all gonna be destroyed. Y'all gonna be destroyed, man. You see? Weak ass individuals, man. Every time you turn around, if you go into they new so-called new page, and I ain't got to mention no names, we already know who it is, right? You go into their page, all you see is salvation is also for the heathens and all this shit. You niggas is through, you see? And y'all didn't endure in the love of the truth. So now y'all the Most High setting y'all ass up to be destroyed, man. Because ultimately that's y'all gonna be your lot if y'all don't repent, man. But let me grab this. Ezekiel chapter 2. And let's start at 9. Ezekiel 2 and verse 9. And when I looked, behold, an hand was sent unto me, and lo, a roll of a book was therein. And he spread it before me, and it was written within and without. You see it written within and without. And it says what? And there was written therein lamentations, mourning, and woe. That didn't say nothing about sweet and honey, but it's also sweet and honey things as good things that's written in too. Beautiful things, you see? But see, people always want to read in here, and that's the main thing they was taught in them pagan builders. They didn't teach them the bitterness of this truth, the bitterness of the words of Yahweh. Those people always taught that look, this is what good. God loves all people. That's a lie. You see? They taught all these things, but mainly the things they focus on was the things that was pertaining to the Israelites, the blessings. And they think that's going to all people. It's not going into all people. What would be the use for the Most High making a promise to Abraham if those things that he told Abraham was for all people? You see? It don't make no sense. And then another thing that they like to say, they always like to jump to Acts 3 and 25 and say that, oh, the nations is going to be blessed for Abraham's seed, through Abraham's seed. But you don't understand. It's a flip side to that. You just can't go grab one part of the text that sound good. Oh, all the families of the earth, or all the kindred of the earth shall be blessed through Abraham's seed sake. But wait a minute, it's a flip side to that. And see, and they just gravitating towards the good side, that honey, that sweetness, that's good to the ears or good for the mouth for you to hear and speak. But they not grabbing the bitter side. You see? Matter of fact, let's grab that real quick before I go back, before I continue on those. Read that one in Acts first. And that don't make no sense with these people. You see? And then you got Jakes signing on with the wicked to pervert the truth. You see? No, if you go tell it, you better tell it all, not a part of it, and then mix some lies in with that part. No, you got to tell all the truth, nothing but the truth. So help you, Yahweh, right? Acts 3 and 25, and it says, "Ye are the children of the prophets and of the covenant which Yahweh made with our fathers, saying unto Abraham." So who did Yahweh say this to? Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. That's the father he spoke to, not Abraham, Ishmael. And they be running around telling a lot, talking about Gabriel came down. Gabriel ain't told you goddamn ragdog shit. He ain't told y'all nothing. And it didn't go to Ishmael and Isaac. It went to Isaac from Abraham. It didn't go from Isaac to Jacob and Esau and Jacob. It went to Jacob. He put by Ishmael. He put by Esau. You see? So those promises that he made to, it's only to the Israelites, man. Not to know all people. But let me continue. And it says, "You are the children of the prophets and of the covenant which Yahweh made with our fathers, saying unto Abraham, and in thy seed shall all kindreds of the earth be blessed." You see? And they love to read that. They love to read that. You see? But you don't understand that it's a flip side to that. I get it. But they don't understand it's a flip side to that. You see? And what's the flip side? See, they want that sweet. They want that honey, but they don't want the bitter. But what do you say? Let's go to it real quick. Genesis 12, the 12th chapter. See? And we're going to get, before I continue, we're going to grab this sweet, which is that blessing, right? They want that. But they don't want this other one. And it's a condition. And ultimately, Yahweh set y'all ass up like a trick bag, because ultimately, it wasn't for y'all. Now, when we talking about the blessings, it's talking about the things that's salvation, rulership over all the nations. The Most High had already predestined this for the Israelites to receive. This ain't for no everybody. Now, all nations receive some form of a blessing. Why? Because what did they do? He said he gonna cause it to rain on the wicked and on the righteous. Meaning, if you got a field with crops, do not rain come down on your crops and water those things? So you can consider that as a blessing too. You see? But that same water will rain down on the wicked and on the righteous. See? But they consider that a blessing, but that ain't the blessing it's talking about. You see? But let's grab this. Genesis, the 12th chapter. The promise that he made to the Israelites' forefather. And don't nobody want to hear what we'll do it. Well, didn't he come out of Abraham? Motherfucker, don't play deceptive, being some damn deceptive motherfucker when it comes to these scriptures, man. You see? We know who the sons of the Most High is. We know who's considered as the sons of Abraham is. You see? This is why a lot of you Jays gonna get put to death. And when that death come upon you, then you niggas gonna be scared when you about to receive it. See? Because don't nobody like that. Don't nobody like to eat that pill, swallow that pill of death. But what it says, Genesis, the 12th chapter. Now the Lord has said unto Abram, get thee out of the country and from thy kindreds and from thy father's house unto a land that I will show thee. And I will make of thee a great nation, and I will bless thee and make thy name great. And how was Abraham's name made great? Through us, the Israelites, man. That's how. And it says what? And make thy name great, and thou shalt be a blessing. And what? And this is the point. And I will bless them that bless thee, and curse him that curse thee. And in thee shall all families of the earth be blessed. But wait a minute. He said, in thee shall all families of the earth be blessed. Why? If you bless him, you'll be blessed. If you curse him, you'll be cursed. This same thing transcended down to the offspring through Isaac, which is the Israelites, right? Through our forefather Jacob, his offspring, right? Which is us, right? But let's go grab this prophecy that a somewhat spiritual man spoke of concerning what he saw pertaining to the people of the Most High. Right? 24 and 9. Numbers 24 and verse 9. Let's start. I started 8. Yahweh brought him forth out of Egypt. He had, as it were, the strength of a unicorn. He shall eat up the nations, his enemies. Who go eat up the nations, our enemies? You see, we are. That's why Yahweh Shah said, well, Yahweh Shah said, we gonna rule them with a rod of iron. You see? And it says what? And we shall eat up the nations, his enemies, and shall break their bones and pierce them through with his arrows. He crouched, he lay down as a lion, and as a great lion, who shall stir him up? Yahweh Shah. Blessed is he that blessed thee, and curses he that cursed thee. So you got to ask yourself, did any of these nations bless us, man? No, they didn't bless us, man. Just like it said in St. Luke, they didn't bless us. See, what did the nations do when we was being persecuted? Did not the other nations lick up the pursuit to Luke 16th chapter? Did not the other nations lick the wounds of Lazarus that was being downtrodden, that was in his low position? That's what the nations did, man. They persecuted us. They did not bless us. You see, when they was in their positions of authority, they didn't bless us. They screwed over us while we was in our lower state. You see? So why would they think they gonna receive those blessings? They not. They going into motherfucking captivity. And any of you jakes out there that's running around telling these damn Edomites that, oh no, you gonna be given an opportunity to be in the kingdom of heaven. Yeah, you gonna be in the kingdom of heaven, all right. But your ass gonna be a base, low slave to the Israelites. Period, point blank. And they don't like that. That's bitter to them. Just like when our father Yahweh told us we was going into captivity for our rebellion towards him. We didn't like that. That was bitter to us. But guess what? We're receiving this sweet. It's almost over. And when we come up out of this, we're going to receive the what? The promise and the blessings that he made to us long ago. You see? And that's sweet to us to hear. For us to hear. That's like honey to our taste. Honey to the taste. You see? He gonna get rid of all this bitterness shit that we've been eating on. You see? But bitterness, the bitter of it ain't always bad. Sometimes it can serve as a benefit to you. It can cure you and make you healthy. You see? And that's what the Most High been doing with this bitter captivity that we've been in. He's basically been healing us. See? Conforming us to righteousness. You see? That's what this bitter captivity have done. You see us? Right? But let me go to get this other one. So what did it say? If you bless us, you will be blessed. You see? And if you curse us, you will be cursed. And you're going to receive the curse. You see that? Let's get this other one. Genesis 27. 27 and, what's that, 29? Yeah. Genesis 27 and 29. And this is pertaining to this blessing. You see? This rulership that we're going to have. You see? And it says what? Genesis 27 and 27. And he came near and kissed him. And he smelled the smell of him. This time about Isaac and our forefather YAHACHARAB. And he came near and kissed him. And he smelled him and his raiment and blessed him. And he said, the smell of my son is as the smell of the field, which the Lord had blessed. Therefore, Yahweh give thee of the dew of heaven, and the fatness of the earth, and plenty of corn and wine. So you see, this is when we gonna receive. That's when Yahweh shall come and redeem us. You see that plenty of corn and wine. I mean, we gonna have all the abundance of Christ, just like he said in Isaiah the 4th chapter. I think around verse 2, verse 3, when it said the fruit of the earth shall be the fruit of the earth shall be excellent for them that are escaped. You see, it's talking about when we receive salvation. It's gonna be beautiful for us. There's going to be our time to receive the blessing for eternal, for an eternal blessing that's going to endure forever. You see? And that's bitter to these damn devils. See? It wasn't no problem when they got their blessing, and now they're in their second portion of the firstborn blessing. But they about to be brought out of it. See? Because that blessing was temporal. Ours is eternal. But continuing on, and it says, and plenty of corn and wine. Let people serve thee. Who is going to serve us? The nations. They going to serve us, man. And it says what? Let people serve thee and nations bow down to thee. Be Lord over thy brethren, meaning these damn Edomites, we're going to rule over their ass with a rod of iron and all these other nations too. And it says what? And let thy mother's sons bow down to thee. Cursed be everyone. What? Cursed be everyone. You see? So wait a minute. It said everyone right there. But you were going to the scriptures and say, he said that Yahweh died for everyone. No, idiot. Every one of the Israelites. Just because it says everyone, that don't mean it's literally talking about everyone, all people. You see? But going to continuing on. Now this everyone is talking about all these nations gonna serve us. But it says what? Cursed be everyone that cursed thee, and blessed be he that blessed thee. Now see, did these nations bless us? Did they bless us, man? No, they've been fucking over us. Royally fucking over us, man. And they gonna get the punishment. I know. The camera is zoomed in. I know. I don't know what the hell going on with this shit. When I looked at it, I'm like, what the, why this shit got me, I don't, let me see something. I don't know what the hell, I don't know what the hell going in. I don't know what the hell is going on. I don't know why it's zoomed in like that. I'll tell you, these fucking devils are something else, man. They are something else. I don't know why that shit doing that. That's these fucking devils, man. They always doing something. And when something is going right, they always fucking shit up. It never fail with these devils. Whenever something is going right, these devils is always screwing something up that's going right. You ever heard the term, if it ain't broke, don't fix it? And that's the number one thing with these devils. Something can be operating and going according smooth. And then here they come with the bullshit and just fuck shit up. You see? Crooked. That's why the whole earth is out of course. Because of these goddamn devils in their position of rulership. You see? Everything is fucked up. Shit, you got animals, male animals running around humping on other male animals. You know? Because of these devils. Even the animals is all whacked out of their fucking minds and shit. Because of these damn devils. You see? But going back to my point, did these nations bless us? So if they didn't bless us, why would they think that they're going to receive the blessings? No, you cursed us. And you're going to receive the curses. You see? Just like Yahweh, matter of fact, what is that? Deuteronomy 30, you're going to receive the curses. You ain't going to receive no damn blessings. And then you had dumbass jakes of our people sit back and say it was a blessing that we went into captivity. That was a blessing. Ain't no goddamn captivity, no blessing, you reprobates. But what it says, Deuteronomy 30 and, man, you know, I might as well read it because just to read the context instead of going straight to the point. And it says what? Deuteronomy 30 and 1. And I'm going to read a couple and then I'm going to jump down to the point. Deuteronomy 30 and 1. It shall come to pass when all these things are come upon thee, the blessing and the curse. Mind you, did the blessing come upon us? Nah, the blessing will come upon us when Yahweh shall come and redeem us out of the place, out of our punishment, out of the curse. You see? Matter of fact, before I do that, let me grab this. Revelations 22. You see? This is when our punishment gonna be over, when Yahweh shall redeem us. That's the purpose for him redeeming his people out of their punishment. You see? Out of the place where they receive the penalty for their transgressions. You see? Revelations 22, and I'm gonna start at 2. In the midst of the street of it, and on either side of the river, there was a tree of life, which bare 12 manner of fruits, and yielding her fruits every month, and the leaves of the trees were for the healing of the nations. And there shall be no more curse. What? Ain't gonna be no more curse. Ain't no Israelites gonna be getting. We gonna be in the kingdom then. We ain't gonna be going through the punishment. But who gonna be going through that curse? Who gonna be going through the punishment? You see? And it says, and there shall be no more curse, but the throne of Yahweh and of the Lamb shall be in it, and his servants shall serve him. Who is his servants that's going to serve him? When you go into Leviticus 25, he stipulates to tell you that what? the Israelites are my servants. So we gonna serve. Of course, we gonna serve our power. See, and everybody else, all the other nations gonna serve us. You see, so that's why it's imperative for our people to repent, so you can be put in this lot to receive salvation and receive your blessing, receive the kingdom, man. You see, and we want every bit of it. We want every bit of it. But if you Jakes don't want to do that, guess what you're gonna receive? You're gonna receive the bitter punishment. You're gonna receive the bitter punishment, and you're gonna be annihilated with these goddamn peasants. But going back to Deuteronomy 30, and it shall come to pass when all these things are come upon thee, the blessing and the curse. We didn't get the blessing. We got the curse. The Most High saved the best for last for his people, man. And it says what? Which I have set before thee, and thou shalt call them to mind among all the nations, whether the Lord thy power had driven thee. See? And what we gonna call to mind? Is we gonna call to mind the blessings among the nations where the Most High has scattered us? No, we gonna call to mind the curses, the punishment. See, in the place where he done scattered us. See? And it says what? And shall return unto Yahweh thy power, and shall obey his voice, obey his voice according to all that I command thee this day, thou and thy children, with all thy heart and with all thy soul. That then Yahweh thy power will turn thy captivity and have compassion upon thee, and will return and gather thee from all the nations, whether the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua has scattered thee. See that? Now this is going into the blessing that we're going to receive. See? And what he said, let's go jump down to the point. Verse 30 and 7. And Yahweh thy power will put all these curses upon thy enemies and on them that hate thee, which persecute thee. You see? See? So when it comes to these people going into the scriptures and talking about that, we're going to receive that blessing. How? You didn't bless us. You cursed us. When we was in our lower state and our punishment, you fucked over us, man. You see? So what y'all think y'all gonna expect? You expect that honey? That sweet? Nah, this ain't sweet to your ears. It's sweet to our ears. You see? Just like when he prophesied and said we was going into captivity. That was bitter. That was bitter for us. But guess what? It's a flip side to you. You received that sweet part. Y'all received it. And y'all didn't appreciate it. Y'all fucked it over. See, now we pronouncing and telling you what's about to happen to y'all. Y'all about to receive that bitter, which is these curses about to be put on y'all asses, and y'all about to be going to captivity. And he gonna cause y'all to be done 2 times, 4 times worse than what y'all did to us, man. That's what's about to happen. Right? But once again, going back to that Lamentations, what it says written here, that Ezekiel 2 and 10, and he spread it before me, and it was written within and without, and there was written in therein lamentations, mourning, and woe. You're damn right, right? But it's 2 sides of it. It's also some honey that's written in here too, right? Revelations. What it said, what is that? Revelations 10. Let me read that what the brother put in. I don't know, man, that shit got me pissed off, man, with that damn camera shit. But hey, it is what it is, right? Ain't nothing I can do about it unless I stop it, and then restart it back over. But it don't matter. The brother Yahweh not put in there Isaiah 48 and 8 in the NLT translation. But as for you, YAHACHARAB, my servant, Jacob, my chosen one, descended from Abraham, my friend, Khan. And what didn't Yahweh say? We are his friends too. See, if you do what he telling you to do, you consider as the closest, the bestest motherfucking friend, not an enemy. Right? The brother put in that Matthew 5 and 45 in the KJV. It says that they may be the children of your Father which is in heaven, for he maketh his sun to rise on the evil and on the good. Khan. And let me see. And send it rain on the just and on the unjust. Khan, to water. And that's the point. You see? So them people will look at that and say, okay, yeah, that's a blessing. We received a blessing too. But that ain't the blessing that it's talking about. Y'all ass getting, especially Edomites. I'm talking about these damn Edomites. We ain't talking about the other nations because they go get it too. But we mainly focus on these damn Caucasians, these so-called self-proclaimed white people. And we ain't talking about white people. We talking about white Edomites, brown Edomites, or whatever color fucking Edomites you is. We're talking to y'all in totality. All y'all get it. You see? And ain't no Jake's gonna save you. Ain't no Jake's gonna save you. Ain't not one Jake gonna save you. You don't care how much false doctrine you preaching. That ain't gonna save them. That ain't gonna save them. You see? And you ain't gonna save yourself because you're gonna be annihilated with them. Damn reprobates. Some damn reprobates. Right, but let me read this. Revelations 10. And let's start at 8 for a little context. And the voice which I heard from heaven spake unto me again and said, go and take the little book which is in the hand of the angel which standeth upon the sea and upon the earth. And I went unto the angel and said unto him, give me the little book. And he said unto me, take it, eat it up, and it shall be what? And it shall make thy belly bitter, but it shall be in thy mouth sweet as honey. You see? So you got two parts of this. You got the bitter side, and then you got the sweet side. You see? We was told it, but we had to experience the bitter. You see? And these goddamn devils, they experienced the sweet. You see? But now y'all asses is about to experience the bitter. And that bitter is going to be a long, slow 1,000 years. You see? And once that 1,000 years is up, you're going to be annihilated. You see? Because ultimately, that's what the Most High created you for. He the potter. He the one to say, look, I'm going to create this vessel right here. I'm going to create this vessel to do what with it? Oh, I'm going to use it for this. And then when I'm done, I'm going to break that motherfucker to pieces and destroy it and throw it in the trash. I ain't going to use it no more. And that's what's going to happen. That's what he's going to do with these damn people. So who can say anything? Who can say? And they don't like that. That's bitter to them. See? They want that. The Edomites want that portion that Jacob got, that blessing, that thing that's sweet like honey to the ears and mouth. You see? But let me continue though. And it says, verse 10, Revelations 10 and 10. And I took the little book out of the angel's hand and ate it up, and it was in my mouth sweet as honey. And as soon as I had eaten it, my belly was bitter. You see? And when we read some of these things in the scriptures, it'll piss us off. And when you go into that bitter, it'll represent anger too, to be enraged. You see? And a lot of these things, it was bitter. Our captivity was bitter. You see? These Edomites don't know nothing about that bitter part of it, man. But they gon' know. You see? Matter of fact, let me grab that. What's that in Exodus? Chapter 1. Yeah, our captivity was bitter. And we in spiritual Egypt right now. You know, goddamn well, this place that we done been in is bitter. It's bitter as shit. Just like when you go into Jeremiah, I think, 50 and around 20, when you go into that word Marathaim, see, which the first part of Marah means bitter. But it actually goes, that word actually means double rebellion or double bitterness. And this is where's the place where we receive double bitterness at? Right here in Babylon the Great. This is where the Israelites received double. You see, matter of fact, what is that? Is that Isaiah 40 and 2? Let me see. Real quick. Isaiah 40. God. Isaiah 40 and 2. And it says, matter of fact, let's start at 1. Comfort ye, my people, said your God. Speak ye comfortably to Jerusalem, and cry unto her that her warfare is what? Is accomplished. And our warfare, this is the last one. Our warfare is accomplished, man. This is the last one. And it says what? For her warfare is accomplished, that her iniquity is pardoned. For she had received of the Lord's hand double for all her sins. You see that? And what do we receive double at? Right here in Babylon the Great. See? That's why when you go into Revelations, the 18th chapter, when I was going there again, I'll go back to it. What is that? Revelations 18? What do we receive that double at? Right here. in Babylon the Great, right? And what it says, Revelations 18 and verse 6. But I'm going to start at 5. It says, for her sins have reached unto heaven, and Yahweh have remembered her iniquities. Reward her as she rewarded you, and double unto her double, according to her works. And the cup which she had filled to her double. See, this is a place where we receive double of the judgment, a double punishment, man. You see? And the Most High is going to jack these damn devils up for that double exacting of vengeance that they exacted upon us. You see? We're going to be doubly rewarded by Yahweh Shem Yahushua. He said, hey, I'm going to reward you double. You see? And that double is our kingdom is going to be eternal, man. You see? And we're going to doubly put this ass whooping on these damn Edomites when we are in authority, man. See? Now, what I wanted to get, though, what was I going there to get? Well, it don't matter. Let me go to Ezekiel 3. Ezekiel chapter 3. That bitterness, right? Ezekiel chapter 3. It's two things in here. The bitter and sweet. They don't want that. They don't want the bitter. But they go get it. And they go drink every bit of it. Every bit of it. Oh, I know what I was doing. Exodus. Exodus. Hey, he just threw it right back in there. Right? Exodus 1:1 pertaining to this captivity. It was bitter, man. It was bitter as shit. And it says what? Exodus chapter 1 and verse 13. Let's start at 12. But the more they afflicted them, the more they multiplied and grew. And they were grieved because of the children of Yasharab. And the Egyptians, Matazarium, made Hamites, made the children of Yasharab to serve with rigor. And they made their lives bitter with what? With hard bondage and mortar and brick, and in all manner of service in the field. All their service wherein they made them serve was with rigor. You see? So our captivity here in modern day spiritual Egypt, you see, the place of our captivity, guess what? It was bitter. It was 2 times bitter. You see? These damn Edomites did way worse than us than those damn Hamites did. Now the Hamites, they royally fucked over us too. But ain't nothing compared to what these devils did to us, man. They royally fucked over us, man. 2 times fucked us over. You see? So what you think they gonna receive? They gonna, as a nation of people, they're gonna receive double punishment, double, quadruple the ass whooping that we had to receive, man. So what's wrong with these Jays coming out and trying to say that these Edomites gonna be able to receive our blessing? They gonna be able to. All they got to do is say. All they got to do is come out and say, "Oh, I believe in I'm gonna say Yahawashi, that's his name." But all they got to say is, "Oh, I believe in Christ," and that's all they got to say. And then you just go to smooth sailing. No, you gonna go to a smooth ass whooping. All y'all asses. You think the Most High? All you got to do is just say that, and you good. All you got to do is say that, and you good. And then they can say it, but they don't even believe it. Why you think they keep promoting all these old false ass imagery? That tell you right there that they don't believe what you believe, man. That they don't believe the truth concerning Yahweh Shem Yahushua. You see? They don't believe that. Why you think they put all this stuff in their movies? But wait a minute. But you say all they got to do is come back and say, "Oh, I believe in Yahweh." No, they don't. No, they don't, man. See? Do they believe when Yahweh said that or believe in Yahweh Shem Yahushua when he said they ass going into captivity? No, they don't believe that. You see, they don't believe in the bitter part. Now, the sweet part, they want all that, but they don't believe in the bitter part, man. You see? Matter of fact, let me translate. Let me go get those. See, they don't believe in that. You see, matter of fact, just like he said in Revelations, just rolling through the spirit, right? Just like he said in Revelations. See, you just can't say, okay, create a false image and then say, oh, I believe in that false image. And then when the truth is told to you, you despise the truth, but all you got to do is say you believe and you good. Man, you goddamn stupid as hell, man. You niggas can be led down a damn dark ass alley with under a false promise. A false promise is here. Hey, it's a pot of gold down at the end of that alley, and if you can get down there, you can get it. And you get your ass down there and get killed and can't make it back out that dark alley, you damn reprobates. Because you ain't know, basically, they just some deceptive demons who the Most High done already set you up to deceive. What do you say? The deceiver and the deceiver are mine. What is that, Job 12th chapter? The deceiver and the deceived are his, and the Most High have set you up to be the deceivers, to get the undesirables of our people. And guess what? They're going to be destroyed right along with you. You see? Right along with you. Matter of fact, let me go get... Hey, the spirit guy, I'm all over the place. But it don't matter. It's all through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Let me go get that. Right? Let me go get that. Because what you think these false teachers is set up for? To get the undesirables. See? Yahushua said, my sheep hear my voice and they follow me. All those that are not the sheep of Yahushua, you're going to be led astray. You're going to be led astray. Right? But let me grab this real quick. What I wanted. Yeah, I get that. So many things popping into my head. I don't know which one to grab first. Right? Because Yahushua said, matter of fact, I just get the one I wanted first. Job. Let's get that. Job 14 or Job 12. Because that's what they've been set up for. Job 12. And where you at, baby? 16. What it says, Job 12 and 16. Let's start at 15. Behold, he withholdeth the waters and they dry up. Also, he sendeth them out, and they overturn the earth. With him is strength and wisdom. The deceived and the deceiver are his. You see? And ultimately, the Most High have set these individuals up to be the deceivers. That's going to deceive. You see? That's what it's say. The evildoers, they wax worse and worse, deceiving and being deceived. That's what they doing. You see? Through. And then the Most High, matter of fact, that's what I wanted, that Thessalonians. And that's the problem with these individuals. But you only go grab hold of those that are not of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. They might be Israelites, but they ain't not the elect of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Right? 2 Thessalonians. Let's start. And then a lot of these motherfuckers that do that, your ass, you also is coming after the working of Ashatan, which is that spiritual demon Satan, but his counterpart is the Edomites. And when they paying you all to tell you to corrupt, for you to corrupt the truth, guess what happens? You coming in that lot with them. You see? You coming after the working of Satan also when you do that. And it says what? Let's start at 10. Matter of fact, let's start at 9. Even him, 2 Thessalonians 2 and 9, even him who's coming is after the working of Satan with all power, signs, and lying wonders, talking about these damn Edomites, and with all deceivableness in righteousness in them that perish, because they receive not the love of the truth, that they might be saved. And for this cause, Yahweh shall send them strong delusions, that they should believe a lie, that they all might be damned who believe not the truth, but have pleasure in unrighteousness. And what did he say pertaining to our people? And what you doing? If you deceiving, if you doing that deceiving, just like when the Most High spoke about concerning Ahab, he said, "Who go up to Ramoth Gilead and tell Ahab that he may go and fall and be killed in battle?" You see, roughly paraphrasing. And what did he do? One came and said, "I will persuade him," and he said, "Well, with I will go forth and I'll be a lion spirit in the mouth of all his prophets." You see, because the Most High will send you deceptive demons to do those things. You see, that's what he doing. You see, he got those that he's sending out, those that ultimately those of our people that's going to tell a lie concerning these scriptures. You're not the ones that Yahweh Shem Yahushua sent to tell a true message. See, you're not sent in that way. You sent to deceive. You see? And then you got those of our people that he sent out to deceive. You through. Y'all through. Any of our people that's fucking lying on concerning the words of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, you're going to get that bitter. You're going to get that bitter destruction, man. Right? But let me go back to it, though. What I wanted to get. Oh, yeah. Let's get those two. That Matthew 15. Matthew 15 pertaining to these crooked, what's going to happen to them? Because the Most High setting you up to deceive. See? And you think you're going to get a reward? You got individuals talking about 2/3 of our people going into the chariots. They ain't talking about 2/3 of going into the chariots, man. You people are out of your damn mind. So wait a minute. So you telling me, so what was the use for us to repent then? And then individuals made a statement and said that, don't you know that in the place of our captivity, that's also a form of being in the wilderness too? You see? But these individuals don't get it, man. You're in the wilderness right motherfucker now. And you're going to be saved out of the wilderness by Yahweh Shai, by Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. You see? Well, let me grab this. Matthew 15 and starting at 13. But he answered and said, every plant which my heavenly Father had not planted shall be rooted up. You see? And if you run around teaching false doctrine, the Most High ain't plant you. You see? You're one of those ones that he said, I did not send them. Why? I didn't send them to tell the true message. See? I sent them to deceive because they're going to be destroyed. And it says what? Verse 14. Let them alone. They be blind leaders of the blind. And if the blind lead the blind, both shall fall into a ditch. So he's telling you both parties. Because the Most High delivers you over to those that to be able to deceive you. And if you be deceived, you and them are going to be destroyed. You see? So individuals need to be trying to repent and acknowledging the role that the Most High placed in your hands. You damn dumbasses. See? It don't pay. That shit seems like they don't pay to have no goddamn Edomite mama, man. That shit don't pay. Because you basically stuck in between a rock and a hard place. You see? Now, you got a lot of brothers that got Edomite mothers as parents, and they ain't the truth. It all depends on what Yahweh Hashem got to start for you. But these goddamn reprobates, one they got an Edomite mama through, weak as hell. And the other one, he probably don't, but still weak as hell too. You see? Corrupting the true doctrine of Yahweh Hashem to do what? To get money? Y'all asses go die, man. You see? But going to it, right? Let's get that one. In Ezekiel. See? Because it's the judgment, when the Most High deliver you to the deceivers, you're going to be destroyed with them, man. Ain't no ifs, ands, and buts about it. Ezekiel 14 and verse 9. These are my favorites. And if the prophet be deceived when he has spoken a thing, I, the Lord Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, have deceived that prophet. You see? So when these individuals are speaking these things that they're speaking, guess who deceives them? It's Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai that did. He didn't put that deception in your mind that's coming out your mouth. You see? And it says what? When he has spoken a thing, I, the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, had deceived that prophet. And I will stretch out my hand upon him and will destroy him from the midst of my people, Yasha'Allah. And they shall bear their punishment of their iniquity. The punishment of the prophet shall be even as the punishment of him that seek unto him. You see? So he go jack both of you up. Ultimately, the Most High delivers you over to these damn reprobates. Because why? You ain't none of his. Yahweh Shai said, my sheep hear my voice and they follow me. You see? They go where I tell them to go. They go with me and they go wherever I tell them to go. And they go do what? Speak the truth. You see? That's why he said in St. John the 17th chapter, sanctify them through thy truth. Thy word is truth. So Yahweh Hashem has sanctified us to preach the truth. It's a bad deal if you get the other side, if the Most High set you up to be to deceive our people. See? Because you're not the elect, man. You're not the elect. And any motherfuckers, if you don't have that in your heart, mind, body, and soul to see a recompense unto our enemies, man, you're a damn reprobate, man. You see? Just like he said in Sirach, the 26th chapter. Is that 26? 26, is that matter? Let me just grab it. Fuck it. Let me just grab it. Sirach, I think it's 25 or 7. Sirach 25 and 7. It says, there be 9 things which I have judged in my heart to be happy, and the 10th I will utter with my tongue. A man that have joy of his children, and he that liveth to see the fall of his enemies. And you mean to tell me you don't want to live to see the fall of your enemies, to finally do the things what Yahweh said we go tread upon their asses? You don't want to do that? You telling them that they getting the portion, of your blessing. They gonna be ruling on you. When Yahweh put crowns, they gonna be also one of the people that he gonna put crowns on you. You must, a lot of you Jakes, man, I don't like you. Anybody that's gonna tell the lie and lie on the words of Yahweh Shah, I don't like you. And that's one thing why Yahweh Shah said that we shall not hate without a cause. Have a reason behind your dislike towards someone or something. Have a reason. Don't just do it for nothing. You see? So I have a valid reason to not like these individuals. Because why? Because you lying on the words of Yahweh Shah, man. I wouldn't wish well for you. He said, pray not for the wicked. And that ain't what we're supposed to do. We ain't supposed to go against what he said. Pray for the wicked. You see? Because you got one thing about ignorance, and then you got one thing where somebody is purposely doing it. What they're not in ignorance. They know the truth. See? But they just been bought off. So therefore, what they doing is they know what they doing. They ain't doing something in ignorance. See? You will receive mercy for something that you do in ignorance, like Paul did. He received mercy from Yahweh Shah because what he was doing was in ignorance. You see? He thought that what he was doing was right. But then when Yahweh Shah told him that, I don't want you to do that wasn't right to be doing. Okay, now he got the picture. Matter of fact, let me grab that. What is that? Before I continue. All over the place. Right? But let me grab that. What is that? Timothy? 1 Timothy 1 and 12, I think. You see? What he did was in ignorance. 1 Timothy 1 and let's start at 11. According to the glorious gospel of the blessed power, Yahweh, which was committed, which was committed to my trust. And I thank Mashiach Yahweh Shah, our Lord, who had enabled me, for that he counted me worthy, for he counted me faithful, putting me into the ministry, who was before a blasphemer and a persecutor and injurious. But I obtained mercy because I did it ignorantly in unbelief. You see? So what he was doing was in ignorance. That's how you obtain mercy. You ain't getting no mercy if what you doing and you purposely doing something because you're being paid. You ain't getting no damn mercy, man. Y'all motherfuckers gonna get destroyed, man. And you motherfuckers, ultimately, y'all don't feel Yahweh Shah. Because if you did, you're gonna be doing that old peasant ass shit. Telling Edomites that they can receive salvation. Ain't that a bitch? So where's the punishment at for them as a nation of people? Where's the punishment? See? All of our people had to bite that pill that Yahweh Shah put on us. See? All matter of fact, let me grab that. Daniel. All our people had to bite that pill. We had to swallow that shit. Eat it, chew it up. Just like he said, he go pass that cup to them and they go drink all the dregs of it. Hey, we had to drink all the dregs of it, man. So you telling me when our salvation come and our punishment is up, you telling me these goddamn devils, they get to come in to our goodness, our glory? You dumb as hell, man. Right? Daniel 9 and verse, straight to the point. Daniel 9 and 11. Yea, all YAHACHARAB have transgressed thy law, even by thy party, that they might not obey thy voice. Therefore, the curse is poured upon us and the oath that is written in the law of Moses, the servant of Yahweh, because we have sinned against him. What did he say right there? All YAHACHARAB, all, the northern kingdom and the southern kingdom in totality, we all had to swallow that, bite and eat and chew that goddamn pill, man. And that shit was bitter as shit. It was bitter as shit. You see? But you think when these Edomites punishment come, those motherfuckers that cursed us, they didn't bless us, they cursed us, you saying that they getting the blessing too? You people are dumb as hell, man. Daniel 9 and 12. And he had confirmed his words which he had spake against us and against our judges that judged us by bringing upon us a great evil. For under the whole heaven had not been done as had been done upon YAHACHARAB. You see? What we went through ain't no fucking nation. We don't care about what these people was doing to themselves. You see? We don't care about that. But did other nations do anything to them? No. A lot of the time when these people say, oh, but these people did this and these people did that, they did it to themselves. What we went through, other nations did that to us, man. And preferably you Edomites getting it, because y'all royally fucked over our people and y'all getting every bit of that ass whooping, man. Ain't no 2/3 ass reprobate Jake go even convince you. If he do convince your ass, hey, you the deceiver and he's been deceived. And y'all both gonna be destroyed. But let me grab this real quick, right? Let's get that Isaiah right quick. Let me get that one too. That Isaiah. We got to get that one too. Isaiah 9. Pages like fucking sticking like they got glue or fuck on them and shit. Isaiah 9 and start at 14. Therefore, the Lord will cut off from YAHACHARAB, head and tail, branch and rush in one day. The ancient and honorable, he is the head, and the prophet that teach lies, he is the tail. For the leaders of this people cause them to err, and they that are led of them are destroyed. So he's telling you what? You got the leaders that's deceiving you. You're following after them. They're going to be destroyed, and you're going to be destroyed right along with them. See, the Most High ain't playing with our people. So if he sets you up as a deceiver, guess what? You're going down with him. He set you up for that purpose. You see? He said that they should believe a lie, that they all might be damned that don't believe the truth. Going back to that 2 Thessalonians 2. You see? So what you individuals think y'all gonna receive, man? You see, and then I like another thing that I want to mention is many brothers were doing a lesson on it, but the lesson I saw that the elder brother from out of Baltimore did, Karajazaba, he showed that them two Jakes was having a debate with him, and if you don't know within the context of the text, but dealing with a particular situation, you got to be the most simplest person if you actually think what Yahawashi did was for all people. You got to be the dumbest person walking the planet, man. You see? Because you got different meanings in the scriptures when it comes to a gift. You got the word gift that can be used in the scriptures pertaining to one thing. It can be a bribe. You see? Just because it says gift, that don't mean it means the same thing every time it says gift. So like you got one of the scriptures that says, thou should not pervert the judgment of the Most High by taking a gift. That means a bribe. By somebody paying your ass off to be an unrighteous judge. You see? Now, when you go into Romans the 5th chapter, when it speaks about the free gift and the gift, it will be talking about two different things. You see? You got the one gift of righteousness, which is faith. Right? And then you got the free gift. The free gift ain't talking about the abilities of which Yahweh will give you, meaning like the powers that he gave the apostles and that we, the elect of Yahweh shall receive too. The free gift, and also it's talking about that offering that the Most High presented on our behalf, which is YAHACHARAB. You see? That's why I made a statement that said in Hebrews the 2nd chapter pertaining to him being a faithful high priest. Who is he the high priest of? He ain't no high priest of the whole fucking world. So why would you say that Yahawashi was sent to be the sacrifice of the whole world? That world is the Israelites. It ain't talking about no all people. You see? And you got to be a simple ass chase if you don't get that, man. You see? Trying to mix what Adam did, what he did, how that fell upon all mankind, and then you trying to combine what Yahawashi did. What Yahawashi did was exclusively for his people. You see? The Most High ain't made no covenant with Adam, no blood covenant with Adam concerning. So what Adam did, that fell upon all men. What Yahawashi did was under the covenant that the Most High made with his people. So that only rests upon his people. You see? And when the brother read those things to him pertaining to some whatever, if they want to call themselves a scholar or whatnot, what he said, he was actually correct in what he said. He said that what Yahawashi did was for all his race, not all mankind. And that was absolutely correct. You see? And then they don't want to agree with him. Oh, the scholars, they didn't agree with him. No, you some goddamn reprobates. Of course no Edomites wouldn't agree with that. Of course no Edomites not going to agree with the truth. You fucking dumbass reprobates. You see? Some damn idiots, man. Some goddamn idiots, man. See? What would be the use of the Most High saying that Yahawashi came? Matter of fact, let me just grab that real quick. All kind of stuff in my head, man. But let me grab this. Hebrew, where I'm at. All right. Hebrews, that shit got me irritated because I can see that shit hella close. It's zoomed all the way in. You fucking devils, man. I can't wait till the Most High jack y'all ass up. I can't wait to put my foot and tread upon your goddamn body and your fucking bones and y'all living flesh in the kingdom. Can't wait to tread upon you motherfuckers, man. Let me grab this real quick. Hebrews chapter 2. It wouldn't make no sense for Yahawashi, and Yahawashi is that high priest for who? Not for no all mankind. You people stupid as hell, man. And me personally, I think something need to happen to y'all. You know, I can't wish well for individuals. Matter of fact, I don't even consider individuals a damn brother of mine. You might be an Israelite, but you ain't no brother of mine. What Yahawashi say? Yahawashi say that he that doeth the will of Yahawashi ain't for you to lie to your people, man. You see? And what did Yahawashi say? This my brother and my sister and my mother. You see? Those that do the will of Yahweh, that's my brother, my sister, and my mother. See? So if you're doing contrary to that, hey, man, you ain't no fucking brother. You're a damn reprobate. But going back to it, Hebrews 2 and verse 16. For verily he took not on him the nature of angels, but he took on him the seed of Abraham, because he came through who? Who's the seed of Abraham? Joseph. I wouldn't be surprised if them niggas start teaching and saying that, oh, no, Yahawashi was conceived by immaculate conception. I wouldn't be surprised if they started that. You know, just through. They gonna wax worse and worse, man. Right? And it says what? Verse 17. Wherefore in all things it behooved him to be made like unto his brethren. And who is his brother? The Israelites. That what? That he might be a merciful and faithful high priest in things pertaining to Yahweh. To do what? To make reconciliation for the sins of the people. Reconcile who? You got the word reconcile, which literally means means again or back. Back or again. Really again. And then you got reconcile means to unite. So reunited or united again. How these damn heathens is united to the Most High? They was never a part of him. You see? They was never a part of him. See? So it says what? To be a merciful and faithful high priest. See? So what did the high priest have to do? Did not they have to go into the temple once every year to offer sacrifice for the sins, first for themselves and then for the sins of the people? So you telling me those people is everybody? That never happened. That never happened. The only sacrifice was made for the Israelites. See? So everything pertaining to what Yahawashi did, that rested upon the Israelites, not no all people, man. You people need your asses whooped, man. You gotta be you some disrespectful reprobate. And I mean, me personally, I'm gonna speak for myself. I take this very serious, man. If you sitting back telling a damn lie, you can miss me with all that carnal shit. I want to punch you in your damn mouth. You see? And I ain't saying I'm acting like I'm some big bad motherfucker, but I'm a big bad motherfucker when it comes to the words of Yahweh Shem Top. I bet you that. I do whatever I gotta do to motherfucker behind this truth, man. And that's the problem. Like it was one brother one time I saw years ago preaching the truth. And he told the individual, he like, hey man, go on about your business, man. Go on about your business. Just go enjoy your day. The individual kept antagonizing, kept fucking with him. And he got the shit slapped out of his ass. Why? Because we take this serious, man. This ain't no game to us, man. This is about life and motherfucking death, man. And we ain't trying to receive no motherfucking death. We're trying to receive that everlasting immortality, life. You see? So this ain't no game with us, man. Some of us really take this serious, man. And a lot of you Jakes, y'all need something to happen to y'all because y'all think this a game. And a lot of our people, you think we ain't these old pagan builders, man. We ain't walking around with no suit and no ties on us. We will do something to you. If the Most High puts the Spirit on us, we will do something to you, man. You see? We know how we're supposed to be walking, but if he puts the Spirit on you, he will put the Spirit on you to do something to somebody, man. Don't think he won't. Matter of fact, let me grab it. Let me grab it real quick. Sirach 39. The Most High will put the Spirit on you, man, to do something. Sirach 39 and 28. There be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In a time of destruction, they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them. And did not the Most High make all of us, every last one of our spirits? He made us all, man. See? And you just don't know at a particular time. Put it like this. What Peter do when them individuals came and tried to grab Yahawashi? Don't you know the Most High put that Spirit on him to do that? To cut off Malchus' ear? Don't you know that Yahawashi put that Spirit on him to do that? You see? And then when he did it, what did Yahawashi do? He told him, put up that sword, put it up. You see? But Yahawashi told him to go get a sword. It was for that purpose alone. That's why he told him, go sell that garment and go get a sword. It was for that purpose. Also, for the purpose that so Yahweh can show his power through Yahawashi. By doing what? He healed his ear. You see? But it was done for those purposes, man. You see? The Most High put the Spirit on Peter to do that, to cut off his ear. And then he put the Spirit for those things to be done to get that sword so Yahawashi can be glorified. So Yahawashi can be glorified. You see? So the Most High will put the Spirit on you, man. And people better acknowledge that, man. When you dealing with, especially when you dealing with his sheep. Hey, man, what do Yahawashi say? Hey, if this was my kingdom, deal with my servants, fight. What you think we gonna do when Yahawashi come back, motherfucker? We gonna fight. And that fight, meaning we're gonna devour and destroy, man. But it says what? There be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. And in the time of their destruction, they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them. Fire and hail and famine and death. All these were created for vengeance. You see? Teeth of wild beasts and scorpions, serpents, and the sword, punishing the wicked to destruction. See? So the Most High the one that created those spirits to execute that wrath, man. You see? And that's what's going to happen to you individuals. You individuals going to be destroyed, man. I mean, utterly destroyed. You see? And matter of fact, I want to go into those too. With that, going into Yahawashi being that faithful high priest. But I might do it as a sit down just to do another lesson after I leave here. But our people need to get it though, man. We're going into the scriptures, trying to apply our blessings to these damn devils, man. You Jake's out of line for that shit, man. And you just look so damn stupid doing it. And what got me irritated is because I done seen these individuals do this with 3 different people, man. The last one that the brother showed, that was the 3rd time that I saw the individual still using the same scriptures trying to prove your point. You ain't got no points, you damn reprobates. You see? You ain't got no fucking points. And that's a damn shame how they study going off with the same thing. You use it with one brother. He was a damn, I don't know what the hell the fuck he was. He didn't know what he was talking about, period. He didn't know nothing about the text. He was pertaining to Yahawashi. He would say, oh no, that's not talking about Yahawashi. A goddamn dumbass, man. He shouldn't have been saying nothing, period. And then I saw another person that they try to use that same thing with, that Romans 5 and 12, and then jumping down to 18 and 19. You see? And then he uses his 3rd person. You still doing it, man? Cut it out, you damn reprobates. That shit don't work with somebody that know the truth. You see? Dumbasses. And that's the problem with you Jakes. Ultimately, y'all don't feel Yahawashi. And when the time comes, he gonna put a giant, the biggest, hugest foot that you ever seen in your life. He gonna put it up y'all asses. And guess what you gonna do? You ain't gonna be able to take it. You're gonna receive death, man. You see? But it was just through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. I'll continue probably a little later or whatever. But everything that come out of my mouth is through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Whether you like what you're hearing or not, it's all coming from him. But one thing about it though, I'ma always speak the truth. I'ma always speak the truth. I ain't gonna never tell no lie through the Yahweh Shem Yahushua Ratazah. I will never tell a lie concerning the words of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. Because I know that's destruction. You see? But I'm going to end it off there, giving all honor, praise, and glory to Yahweh Shem Yahushua, Bahashem, Kahakudash, and double honor to the elders and apostles, the men of great millstone, whom Yahweh Shem Yahushua set up and sent out to do what? To preach the true doctrine of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, whether you like it or not, whether it sounds good to you or not. And to the rest of the brethren on down that's doing the same. Shalom, Bayashah Dawadah. And to the Akiman Akwat that's out to repent, to you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, whether you believe it or not, you jackasses. See, who fathers go back to one of the 12 sons of the patriarch Jacob Yasser Allah. Shalom to you, Masrakat. Shalom. Why Abad Babal? Why Barakatham Yasser Allah? Shalom. Shalom. This shit all hella close as shit. Bullshit.